Hello everybody and welcome back to the sea. We are back here and ready to do more. Last episode we finally completed this basic wiring quest. I have turned it in and we got a basic reward bag, so let's open that up right away. Black tie, not something useful, but okay. So that's out of the way. So yeah, we did that. We got our hemp mill up and running finally. I don't remember if we made the soul binder last episode. I think we did. Yeah, it's in my inventory, so we probably made it last episode. So we made that as well. In between, one of the things I've done is I've moved a fluid conduit up here so that I can automate this, so I'm no longer bucketing creosote oil out of here, and this can just run how it goes. So I did that. I'm not sure if there's much more that I did of note. I have some Constantine here that I'll tell you about why I have that in a moment when we start getting into stuff. But yeah, I did that. We do have a spare mushroom downstairs. I did check. I have had one mushroom grow. I'm working on getting the mycelium to grow. Apparently, it needs to be in light, not dark, for it to spread. Shows how much Minecraft knowledge I actually have. But so that's spreading. I want to get another mushroom if I can before I pick one. But we'll see how this episode goes and what I can get accomplished during it. And we might make the next tier. Is tier the right word? No, the next Oh, what are they? These ones, runes. The next rune. We might make the next we might make some more runes. Depending on what I actually can accomplish this episode, or not. If not, then I'm thinking we might try to push a little bit farther in Botania next episode. Depending on how things go. But for this episode, what I want to do, first off, is get this thermatic generator. Thermoelectric generator. There we go. That's the word. We get some Yellorium blocks and some packed ice. I saw a comment about this thing and how it's a good source of power, or how somebody else is using it to power their base, something along those lines. So I want to make this. It's relatively cheap. I say relatively cheap. I have the Constantine, I have the steel, I have the copper coils, or I have the copper wires to make the copper coil. So we should be able to definitely at least make the one. I do just need the one, yes. So we can get at least get the one made, and that shouldn't be a problem. So that's what we're going to do first off, and then after that, I'm thinking about working on upgrading our wiring stuff. Maybe not going all the way to high voltage, but definitely getting medium voltage. And actually, we can make some energetic conduits, which would be a good thing to do now that we've unlocked some of this power. Start getting some of the Ender IO stuff conduits unlocked, because I'm thinking we might use like a kind of a mix of the two systems, like for stuff like this, where these machines are spread out, not really close. They're a little finicky to operate. We can use the immersive engineering wires to power those around. But for stuff like these, I could literally just run. I could run some power cables underneath here, like where these item conduits are, because all the Ender IO cables can stack together, as shown downstairs with the down in here with the fluid ducts and the item conduits. That all flows together, so we can go ahead and do that, and that wouldn't be a problem. It would mean that I wouldn't have to have all these wires going above, and I can have a little bit less of a spread on these, which I think would be a good thing. It would also mean that I can possibly redesign this whole thing if I really want to get ambitious and do that. But that will be something we'll have to wait and see. So I got a whole load of these wires because I got a bunch from just completing the quest. I think I got like 12 from completing the quest, which is pretty good. 12 or 8. It was some amount. I don't remember. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get this thermoelectric generator built and possibly running. You'll see that I have a storage crate here now as opposed to what I had before. We won't get into that. Stuff happened. So, let's see. So we need 5 of these Constantine plates. Constantine? Constantine? Constantin. Constantan. Constantan. So those are 5 plates, and now we need to make the copper thing, copper coil bank, block, copper coil block. And there is our thermoelectric generator. Nice and easy. So we can go ahead, grab a reward bag, claim that. Nice. We get 3 yellorium and 3 packed ice. Now I'm not sure exactly how this works. I've never actually done the thermoelectric generator. So real quick, what I want to do is look at this. I should have done this before, but I didn't think about it. So placing a hot fluid on one side and a cooler fluid on the opposite side generates electricity based on the differences between the 2 temperatures. So the following lists are the temperatures. So packed ice is only 20, and yellorium blocks is 2,000. And then it looks like a baltumium block would be even more. I don't know about that, but it looks like we just have to put this down and place 1 on each side, so which would be pretty easy to do. And then it should just straight up generate power. So, what do you say we test this and see how well it works, shall we, before moving on? So, we got these guys here. I think we can go ahead and break these 2. We can move them somewhere else. We'll dig out this bit of the floor. And actually these are blocks, so I could have just put them above, but we'll put them underneath. Put the packed ice there, and that should generate us power. So if I hook this up, we should see power going right in. Yep. Look at that. I don't know what that's from. Let's see. We're making 37. If I break this, okay, so it goes down to 16 from the windmills. So we are generating power from this. That's not bad. And they're relatively cheap, so I could actually make a few more. And actually, how I could set this up, I could make a pretty efficient system with these. Just make a bank of thermoelectric generators, packed ice, and yellorium, because I have a few more. So, as opposed to doing it the inefficient way, I could come up with a very efficient way to do it, which we'll see. We'll see about that. I won't do it right now, but that is a very good possibility to do, and it looks like it won't. It's just a passive generation, like the windmill. So, that is always nice, in my opinion. Having passive generation that will just work without you really having to interfere very much is always a better way of doing it than having to manually do stuff. Especially in modded Minecraft. I'm very guilty, but there is also times where you want to do stuff manually, so it's kind of a love-hate relationship, I guess you could call it. So that's done. So now what we want to do is we have an MV capacitor. That's not a problem. The other stuff, MV relay wire, connectors, and wire coil, that might be a little bit trickier. We made some connectors because we needed a connector for the transformer. How many connectors do we need? 6. Alright, and I think we got 4 out of what we made. Yeah. So, that'll finish that. How many relays do we need? Another 6. And then we need the wires. So, relays. So it looks like this stuff is all just iron. Hold on. This is the MV one. Oh, no, that's HV. We want MV. There we go. Yeah, just iron. HV is aluminum. So that'll actually be really cheap, because I've got lots of aluminum. The other stuff, hardened clay, insulating glass. This is gonna be a little bit more expensive, but that's okay. All right. We won't worry about the high voltage stuff yet. So we need those, and the high voltage or the medium voltage wire, I believe, is Electrum, if I remember correctly. Medium voltage, Electrum wire, yep. So we need, how much of that do we need? 12. We don't have any, do we? No, it doesn't look like it. Got another basic reward bag. Ooh! Oh, that's nice. A load of Botania flowers. That's really nice. Okay. So I'm gonna quickly pick this stuff up, throw them in my Botania bag. See, now that's a reward I can get behind. So we need some more Electrum because we don't have a lot. So we need 12 wires, and you get 4 per. You get 4 per thing, and you get 2 wires. Wow, maths in head while recording and trying to talk. It doesn't work very well. Just ask anybody who's ever recorded, and tried to do maths at the same time. Let's just make 6. Times 2 is 12. That'll be more than enough Electrum, it should. As for the clay, I might have to make some clay real quick. So let's get that Electrum on the go first. Let's see how much clay blocks I have. I might have to make some. We should have some dust, so that shouldn't be a problem. We have no hardened clay. We only have 4. I need more than that, so we're gonna have to make some. We are going to have to make some clay real quick, guys. Bear with me. There. Get the dust, mine. Alright, so we need 2 for the relays, and we need 4 for the conduits. It's actually 6. That's how many we have right now. That should be good. We'll just cook these up, and I'm going to need some iron. Grab half a stack of that. We're going to need some more treated wood sticks, I believe, as well. That we can get, that we have treated wood down here, so that shouldn't be a problem. There's 12. How many do we need to turn into wires, actually? Let's see. Let's start with 8. That'll make 16. I think that's enough, actually. How many do we need? 12. Actually, that's going to be more than enough. Take 2 of those out. That should be it. Because 12, because you get the same amount wire to, I believe it's the same wire to whatever ratio. Wire to things ratio, yeah. I need some more sticks. Need 1 there. 12. There we go. And now I need to make the relays. There's 8. And some more conduits, or connectors. There we go. And then we grab these connectors out. And that has not finished. MV wire connectors. There we go. Completed. Fantastic. Load of medium voltage wires, and we have medium voltage stuff ready to go whenever I can figure out how and what I want to do to upgrade it. And a good reward bag. A bunch of heads. Awesome. Alright, well, that takes care of that, I guess. So we got the thermoelectric generator up. We got a load of others. We got the medium voltage wires up. We got a whole bunch of heads. That is another wither skeleton head and another dragon head. Look at that. We got 2 dragon heads now. Ta-da! I still have to move heads. I could just stack these in a chest, but what would be the fun in that? Huh? What would be the fun in that? Okay. So you know what I want to do right now? I want to, because I think for the thermoelectric, the medium voltage might be hurting us when it comes to how much we can pipe in this way. So what I want to do is break these medium ones and see if I attach the medium voltage. Yep, it is higher, so the medium voltage does, or is it not? I'm not sure if it is or not. We're going up. Are we draining power somewhere? I don't think we are draining power anywhere. Which means it probably doesn't change anything. If I break this, are we losing? Or is it going to go back down to like 16? Back to 16. Okay. So I don't think changing from LV to MV is actually doing very much, because we still seem to be leveling out around 37. Speaking of which, we are actually filling that up quite a bit, so I should probably start some machines going. We'll sift through some more gravel, why not? So that'll run. Alright, that will use up power that we are generating and storing. Alright. So that is taking care of that. Actually, if I make... Oh, we unlocked more. Oh, we unlocked the higher tier energy conductors in Ender IO. I wonder if making the basic one will unlock the capacitor banks. It should, I'm assuming. If we go... Let's see if we can make the basic one real quick. LV wires, constant conductive iron, and... conduit binding. I think we have pretty much all of that. In fact, we should have all of that. We need the wires. We got the binding. We need 4 of that. I think the only thing we don't have is the conductive iron, which is just iron and redstone. So we can make that real quick. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then, actually, how many do we need to make of these? 16. I'm not sure how many you get per craft, so we're probably going to need more, because I don't think you get 16. I could be wrong. You get 4. Okay. So if you get 4 and we need 16, that means we need to make 4 sets. So I'm going to need some more iron. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 9 and another 9. Alright, that will be enough conductive iron. I think we actually have enough binding spare as well. So the thing that's going to take the longest is probably making the conductive iron. So what we might do is make, we're going to need 4 times 4, 16. We're not going to have enough to make it gravel, sand, and clay. We just need to make like 1 set. So probably what we're going to do is I'll probably be able to make 1 set of these, and then what we'll do is, like last episode, I will finish it off camera and then turn in the quests on camera. It's probably the best way to do it. We need 2 of those, and we need 2 clay. I probably should make an automated clay system, I'm thinking. Wouldn't it hurt? But yes, this is probably going to be the end of the episode here in a minute. I'm just going to make one set of the, what is this called exactly? Energy conduits. The basic tier energy conduits. And then I'll finish it off camera. Next episode, we'll turn it in. We'll turn them all in and claim that reward. And we should, as long as it works how I want it to, get the rewards from the basic capacitor as well. I am starting to lag because of these lights going crazy because I'm cooking stuff and running multiple things. It doesn't like that with these conduits, so I may have to figure that out too. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll continue to come back for more. We're working our way towards it. I'm completing more machine quests. We're upgrading stuff. Sooner or later, we will be able to swim. And yeah, it's fun. I like playing with machines in this. This is my machine playing world right now, kind of. And you guys get to watch whether you enjoy it or not. If you don't enjoy it, I guess you can just leave. That's always an option. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Till then, guys, bye-bye.